mind controlled her or something. Or maybe she, you free her. I have a possibility of freeing her. To fill the power vacuum left from the death of their old warlord Zul'jin, the remaining trolls of the demonic tribe chose their favorite champion, the Dakara the Invincible, to reclaim their lost glory. Zul'grub. Zul'grub was the capital of the Garbashi jungle trolls, a tribe that once controlled vast jungles to the south. It was here that Jindo the Hexer summoned the Savage Loa Hakar the Soulflare and Azeroth. Of late, these efforts have begun anew amid an alliance between the Garbashi and Zandalari trolls that seeks to establish a unified troll empire. So these Zandalari did help out there. I thought they did, but I couldn't remember. Okay, that's still going. Damn. I should toss in my sign up. Who knows, maybe I'll be able to get into, maybe someone will leave and I can get in. It's the Calvin. Don't really want to fight them, but... yeah, it's the Calvin. I don't really want to fight them, but fuck it. They're getting, they've made progress. I kind of wish I joined them earlier. It's just I was kind of figuring they might break apart. The bosses have a way of wearing people down quite quickly. Originally sent to kill Hakar, Venomix became enslaved to the murderous entity before falling to Azeroth's heroes through the efforts of the Soulflare's agents. Venomix has been ripped from the spirit world and ordered to guard Zul'grub with his venomous serpentine minions. Bloodlord Malkador, the infamous Bloodlord Malkador, died a torturous death for the blood-scrubbed trolls desecrated his body many years ago. Word now is spread that Malkador walks the jungles of Stranglethornvale yet again, using the corpse of the mighty blood-scrubbed chieftain Ganzola as a host for his malevolent spirit. And you saw that question in my Worgen playthrough. Cache of Madness. Among the hateful spirits in the Cache of Madness are Grelik, a dark troll stripped of his regenerative abilities by the Loa. Ritani, an infamous and sadistic warrior. Hazra, a seer tormented by dire future visions. And Washoli, a mighty combatant bristling with the powers of storms. High Priestess Kilna. When High Priestess Arlok was killed, the Panther Lord Bethlak chose her sister, Kilnara, as her new mortal champion. Supporting the recent pact between the Gorbashi and the Zandalar tribes, Kilnara has unleashed her savage panther minions on the region's unsuspecting denizens. Zanzo. Exiled from the Skullsplitter tribe, returning his fellow trolls into mindless slaves, Zanzo was recently offered a place among the Gorbashi by Jodin the Godbreaker in exchange for bolstering Zul'grub's forces. It is well known that his toxic elixirs even rouse dead from their graves. Jindo the Godbreaker. After his defeat in Zul'grub, Jindo's spirit was tormented by his failure to serve Hakar's wishes. Jindo recently found a way back into the world and enslaved the Soulflare. Bristling with the Dread God's terrible power, Jindo plans to restore the Gorbashi Empire to its former glory. Hey, you took 2 more. You went over to 14. Except me, damn it. Annoying. I wonder if we'll see Hakara again in the expansion. We might not. Also, Night Elf encampment. Angerfang encampment. The Dragon Moa, their leadership has been truly decimated. I think their only leader left is up there, actually. Should have joined this raid. Tried to join this raid earlier. I'll keep trying. Hopefully I'll be able to get in. So much for doing the raid today, eh? Then again, maybe when they said tomorrow, they didn't mean today, but the day after. I took it meant tomorrow because, going to sleep, waking up. Maybe they meant today. Maybe they considered it was yesterday when they were saying tomorrow, but it was really early in the morning. Maybe they meant today. Wait, that enemy scaled up to 61. Huh. Alright. Christ, this is taking fucking ever. Okay, what's left to read? Deadmines. It is said the Deadmines gold deposits once accounted for a third of Stormwind's treasure reserves. With the chaos of the First War, the mines were abandoned, later thought to be haunted, leaving them relatively untouched until the Defiance Brotherhood, a group of former labourers turned brigands, claimed the Labyrinth as a base of operations for its subversive activities against Stormwind. The Defiance Brotherhood was kind of justified to some degree what they were doing. Sort of. They got completely fucked over. They managed to rebuild Stormwind after it got destroyed, and when they went to get justly paid, the nobles told them to fuck off. They ended up rioting over that, and one idiot threw a brick. That's where I was saying sort of. The brick killed someone. The wife of the King of Stormwind. Varian? Yeah, his wife. She died to it. He exiled all of them. Gubtalk. In a fit of rage, Gubtalk unleashed his most potent magical abilities and reduced his Ogremand to ash. Upon hearing of his destructive talents, the Defiance hired the massive ogre to supervise their labourers as head foreman of the Deadmines. Helix Gearbreaker. Formerly a craftsman in the Bilgewater cartel, Helix was offered a sum eclipsing anything he would ever make as a nameless horde engineer to ply his trade for the Defiance Brotherhood. He was quick to accept the job and renounce his former loyalties, just as any resourceful goblin would. Foe Reaper 5000. The Defiance engineers have spent many long years perfecting a new harvester model based on the Foe Reaper 4000 unit. Once it is completed, the Brotherhood will believe this mechanized terror will be able to slice through Stormwind's armoured soldiers like a scythe through wheat. Admiral Ripsnarl. When James Harlington became affected by the Worgen curse, he destroyed his loving family and maritime career in one snarling night of bloodlust. Taking on the name Ripsnarl, he fled into Westfall, and later agreed to command the Defiance Brotherhood's fearsome dreadnought. Captain Cookie. Cookie proclaimed himself captain of the Defiance Brotherhood's Juggernaut following its previous commander's death. Although he still performs his official duties as chief cook, anyone who questions the validity of his captain's title has been known to come down with a severe case of food poisoning. As a young girl, Vanessa witnessed the gruesome death of her father and former Defiance Brotherhood leader, Edwin Van Cleef. She has since taken up his mantle of leadership, plotting to exact revenge on Stormwind from the dark corridors of the Defiance stronghold in the Deadmine. Okay, just fixing a thing. You grabbed another person and not me. Shame. Shame. caught. Actually, I think the one I'm looking for now is this one. Did it kill something? Yeah, and yeah, it is this one. And actually, the tunnel there would have led me to the borer there would have led me to Mount Hyjal. So I could have come to Eastern Kingdoms to get to Hyjal. Like, actually, I did come to. Wait, how did I get here? How did? No, I flew up to Hyjal. So yeah, I could have gone that way if I wanted. I'm getting wrecked, but none of the shite I want. These are definitely some sort of plans, but for what you aren't certain. They bear distinctive markings that could be compared to a dwarf runestone. Crazed mage. Don't know what that spell was. Contradict. To be honest, I shouldn't have left him out. He, Raz the Crazed. Yeah, you see him in Hyjal, something happens to him, and he ends up like this. Oh, these guys don't drop any loot. Also, they also wield glaives. And they give 30 rep. So there's a reward for charging ahead of him. So I read these the other day. Oh damn, I missed an enemy up top. Just casting evolution in this guy. Nether reference corresponds to this creature at 100 stacks evolve into a more powerful entity. That's a mechanic you have to dance with in this. You have to try and stop her getting hit with beams and by standing in their way yourself, but you can't hit 100 stacks or you'll transform into one of these guys. And if you transform into one of those guys, then you turn evil, or at least side with her.
You will suffer for this interruption.
For the master, I'll die 1,000 times.
I need to target first. I can't attack that. I can't attack that hard.
78 Emberweave on me. For some reason I can go this way. One thing you didn't get to see because I moved too quickly was Raz jumped down. He jumped from the bridge down to here. And really, unless there's something stopping you from jumping down, there's nothing stopping you from doing the same. It looks like the kind of jump you can make. Still, I never remember a group doing it, but unless there's an invincible wall up there, looks like a jump you can make. Well, I'm appreciative of all the, okay, he's clearly going to spawn, reappear here. I want to get all the, There we go. Denied Raz vengeance. So he skips them. Just beat him down. Could avail of the mechanic, but why bother? Bodies to test my armaments on. We number in the millions, your efforts are wasted. Never really see much trogs. They appear a bit here, a bit there, but they've never really been that big of a deal. Don't think there's ever been a trog focus raid. There's been a few raids with trogs as a raid. There's no Morgan has a trog as boss. I think there might be one other thing like that, but honestly, it's escaping recollection. But beyond that, I can't think of anything else. If you can think of anything, let me know. There. Oh, sorry. Got a bit of caught. Okay, well, aggro is what some of these. Scar of the World Breaker. I'm not entirely sure why this place is called that. I guess Deathwing was here at some stage. No, it just seems like a random cavern for him to be in. Remember running this with someone before once, you know, helping them do it. I was doing Pandaria. I was basically sewing the instance for them. Like they were tagging along, but I was doing the work. Remember using a Claxy tank to heal up. You got encased in amber for a bit and you healed. And it was a cool little thing. Remember them being impressed with it. Over there is Runty. I knew there was another one. Almost ferocious. He's trying his best. Ah, I think Finkelhorn is stuck in this beast. Runty's death has sent Beauty into a berserker rage. Beauty's place. Apparently but according to the description, she was meant to have joined with the old gods to, joined with the Twilight's Hammer to get vengeance, and yet, you know, there's corpses outside her place of the old gods. Make up your mind. Actually, here is Finkel. And he shouts Raz no, and Raz gets killed off there. Then he despawns and he just sits here. I think he might have had a quest you could turn in, but, well, I've already done it, so... Oh, it's a very dramatic cavern. Defeat Ascendant Lord Obsidious without any member reaching 4 stacks of Carpsorior Veil in Blackrock Caverns in heroic difficulty. I'm not hearting yet again. Okay. Two, 4, 12. Let me in. Let me in. Ascending, descending. Like, please. Maybe if I just jump off the edge here, I'll be. Oh yeah. I can't do it. Can't aim the sword at myself. Okay, they actually didn't do Calvin. They actually skipped it. Sensible! Why won't you let me in? Maybe it's for the same reason. But, yeah. Wait, did the Ascending Lord give me 17 gold by himself? That's rather generous. Okay, now he's on tank, but has the DPS. Annoying. Anyway, we're nearly out now. Random Twilight portal. Don't tell me there's a portal back down there. I'm not even going to acknowledge it. If it's a one-way portal, I don't want to have to run all the way back again. Got a bit of room pot. Probably tempting just running Molten Core just to get that bit of rep, but nah. I shouldn't. Okay, now that one's done. Let's see. Who's next? We will be doing Shadowfang. And just for the extra stuff. So next will be the Stone Core to do left. So Deadmines and Shadowfang, then Stone Core. Okay, just gonna go to the Iron Summit here.
Here there.
Aye.
Be good. What's on your mind?
Here you go.
Talk to me.
Oh wait, I still have Zul'Aman to do, don't I? Okay, head to Moonbrook. We'll do Deadmines, then Zul'Grub, but done Zul'Aman. Then we'll head to Deadmine, then we'll head to Shadowfang. Then we'll head to the other place. And then we're done. I know I might be being a pain, but I'm going to keep applying. I'm just really desperate to get into one. If I can just get into one, kill off the Mook in there. I kill off Argus at Heroic. Then I get to the quest. Then I get a quest. And with that quest, I'll get a mount. And I'll be that bit done for Battle for Azeroth. And try to... Ooh, poor bastards. They're doing surprisingly well. Before they were like roughly at level with it. But they scaled with the zone, but it didn't. For whatever reason. So they're doing surprisingly well. I know there's a lot of them and there's only one of it, but they're like half its level. Or a little more. Suppose enough lobies can whittle something down. Might hope that they're elite. Could go and do the human starting zone quest in this guy if I wanted. Really, do you have that many people to go through that you can afford to be picky right now? Come on, get me! Get me! So weird seeing these are like level 20. Come on, you took an extra healer, you can take an extra me. Sympathy for the devil and all that. Yeah, I think I'm not getting in. I don't want to give up hope, but at the same time, it really doesn't bloody look likely that I'm going to get in. Of the hill guards haven't scaled. They really didn't flesh all this scaling out, did they? Yeah, the brutes have scaled up to 60, but the guards haven't. They're still at like level 23. It's silly. And you've seen him over it when I was in Northrend. Because he became buddies with some of the Westfall guys. I remember there used to be a quest to come over here, because over down this way, there's undead. You have to go find a dwarf's brother or something. And up above, just over here, there was a graveyard with a random zombie in it. And the dead's still here, but they're keeping nicely to their corner, it seems. I think the named one's still in there, but I think the quest's gone. If it isn't, yeah. Look, you have room for me now. Room for me. I think if I keep trying, eventually I'll be selected. Normally there's quest NPCs in here, but apparently not right now. Me smash, you die. You can also use the Defiance Cannon, which is scaled to 85. So kobolds look tasty, which encourages kobolds to work a lot better. But I'm best at watching the door. I'm ready for raiding because I killed the boss too quickly for him to actually use any abilities with which I needed to dodge. And yes, I'm getting some Ember Silk here. I'm sorry, monkeys. But OV must die.
I need to target something. I need to get closer.
Mine Bunny. Which is a more efficient way of doing this.
I can't attack.
Could free him, but I need as much loot as possible. And I should empty my inventory before coming in here. Oh, the monkeys don't provide any loot. Oh, okay, in that case I'll just be ignoring them then. Should have figured as much, but
I'm out of range.
I'm just desperate to get any bit of code I can get. Last room. Don't see oafs too much. Or whatever they're called. Those enemies were called oafs, but maybe that's not the official classification. They use the normal the Warcraft 3 peon sounds. In the middle of a pipe. Backup release valve? Never really heard this before. We should tell the Admiral. You tell him. No way, he gives me the creeps. I know, the way he looks at you with those hungry eyes, I'm afraid to even turn my back. Nice. Renegade strength. The mages are just, you know, just channeling it to each other. Not actually doing any beneficial with it. Just a Congo line. They're alive! Run! No! Please don't take the advice. There's how you defeat the guy. Oh, you have to... Oh yeah, that's not one you can aggro. That's a Reaper you can pop into yourself. Defiance Watcher. Okay. Oh, I think I have to kill these to summon them. Yes. The evokers are gonna be a nuisance. That's silly. Keep the prototype Reaper from falling below 90% health at any time before Reaper 5000 is defeated. Okay, he can jump down. Just the ramp was stopping me. Okay, keep it running. Shadow Guard. Hey guys. Even got the same cannon set up here to blow open the door. Parrot. There's old Beaky over there. Not sure what he's about. Ghostly Parrot, non-combat pet. I'm not currently aggroing any of the parrots, even with these guys, but that's fine. Because the parrots aren't, don't know why we're getting Stormwind music. Doesn't make sense for the Defias, and it doesn't make sense where we are. But they do this sometimes in random human settlements. Before we used to have Defias over there on the far bank as well. There don't seem to be any there right now. You can also skirt around this cannon. Get back here. Thankfully they didn't leash. And they're still firing even though we're long since done. Just wasting ammo. Okay, these guys managed to not get aggroed, or they leashed, or something. Okay, they have leashed again. A Goblin Teleporter. We'll just send you back. In normal, you only get to fight up to Captain Cookie, and that it ends there. You don't get to fight any further. Wasn't there a jewel here before? Okay, we got them all. I'll kill him at some stage. And here's Captain Cookie. Got 50 rep for that. And a note from Vanessa. Congratulations, adventurer. Continue warding. This will alert Vanessa to your presence. Don't remember reading. I don't remember this at all, but that does seem different. You managed to walk right into my trap. You hear a noise from above the cabin door. What?
I've been waiting a long time for this, you know.
You ass! You ass! You ass!
Biding my time, building my forces, studying the minds of my enemies.
Should have been focusing on my equipment.
I was never very good at handling.
I'm certainly focusing on yours.
Not like my father. But I always excelled at poisons. Especially venoms that affect the mind.
Okay, we've 7 from Nightmare Elixir. We have to make our way back. Somehow we're doing this telepathically. But then again, it is a nightmare.
Poor Blackrock, when his powers manifested, his own Ogremon was the first to burn. Deep within his soul, the one thing he feared most of all was himself. Most rogues prefer to cloak themselves in the shadows, but not Helix. You never know what skitters in the darkness.
I can't attack that target. I can't attack that.
Yeah, you can. It's actually scary spiders. Nightmare skittering? Yeah, I know about the nightmare.